Hey kids, and welcome to Evangel Kids Online. I'm so excited to have you here, and I wanted to introduce you to our new friend. She's going to be here with us throughout the summer, and she's one of our summer students, and her name is
Megan.
So welcome Megan, welcome to Evangel Kids Online. I'm so happy to have you here. Tonight we are starting our new series called Take the Lead. So we're going to be learning about new leadership skills about people in the Bible. So we're going to play a little game, and we have Kinsley here with us, and we're going to play the game of Simon Says. So you're at home, stand up from the couch, and you're going to play Simon Says with us. Ready? Simon says, touch your head. Simon says, jump up and down. Simon says, touch your toes. Simon says, touch your nose. Touch your mouth. Oh, you guys touched your mouth? And oh, I didn't say Simon Says. So, good job, guys. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to watch two videos. The first video is called Callie's World, and second video is Carl from Grow TV. So enjoy.
Today is a brand new day for adventure and fun. What do you think we should do today? Maybe we can go play in my treehouse in my backyard. Oh, look! We have a call from Allie. Hey, Allie!
Hey, Callie, what are you up to?
Chillin', talking to my squad. You?
Callie, I have some bad news. You know that small cornfield close to our houses that we hoped one day would become a super cool park? Well, people have been throwing their garbage there. My mom said that we can't play there anymore.
Oh no! What do you think we can do?
I don't know. It could be so beautiful.
I know. It could be a really pretty garden for people to come sit and talk and play. Or maybe a place to put a pretty bird bath and fountain.
Yeah, that sounds so nice. Maybe.
Yeah?
Maybe you can plan it.
Ha! Me? Little me? Do something so big?
But of course you can, Cals. You're brave and smart.
And small. And my voice cracks when I'm nervous. But maybe...
Yes?
Maybe I can get some help from my parents. They have a lot of cool friends. And of course you, Allie.
But of course. I can help you out for sure.
This is exciting. Maybe our Bible story can give us some more ideas.
It's time for our Bible story. This story comes from the book in the Bible called Judges. And that's exactly what Deborah, the main character of our story, was. We think of a judge as a person in a courtroom who slams a gavel and makes decisions. Well, that's exactly what Deborah did. Maybe without the gavel. People came to her to settle things. Like you might go to her if you got into a fight with your brother or sister over a toy. She would decide who got the toy. She was also a prophet, which means that God would speak to her and she would share what he said with others. Deborah was a very special person with many gifts, which is why she was the leader of God's people. At that time, it was very rare for a woman to lead, but God chose her, just like God can choose any of us. One day, Deborah heard from God that it was time to go to battle, and God would give them the victory. She called a guy named Barak to lead the troops, but he wouldn't go without Deborah. Maybe he doubted that he could be a leader, like Deborah was. Deborah decided she would go, but told Barak that because of his attitude, God would choose someone else, another woman, to give them victory. And that is exactly what happened. Deborah heard from God and gave the order for Barak and the army to charge. The battle wasn't even close. Deborah was right. Barak and his army won. The leader of the enemy's army was a guy named Sisera. He ran for his life. He thought he'd found a safe place to rest in the tent of a woman named Jael. But he was wrong. See, Jael was the woman Deborah told Barak about, the woman that would get the credit for the win. And she finished the enemy off, and once their leader was no more, the enemy was soundly defeated. We can be like Barak and think of all kinds of reasons why we can't lead. But what we learn through this story is that when God chooses you, everyone can be a leader.
So, Allie, I've been thinking.
I know you have been, and
I will do it. I'll plan the park project. With your help and all our friends and my parents, of course.
absolutely. I know that you're a little afraid, but think of Deborah. She felt the same way, and God helped her out.
Yes, God did. Deborah was so smart.
And so are you, Callie. Everyone can be a leader.
Thanks, Allie. I'm gonna run and talk to my parents and call you back later, okay?
Sounds like a plan.
See ya! Friends, I'm gonna go run and tell my parents the plan. Make sure you tune in next week to see what happens. Thanks for going with me. Peace out!
Hi there, Chicken Nuggets. It's me, Carl.
And I'm Andy.
And welcome to Grow TV.
Welcome to Grow TV. Hosted by Carl. Where we have fun with our friends, talk about Jesus, and go over everything the Bible has to offer. Now once again, welcome to Grow TV.
That was fun.
That was fun.
What was all that for?
Oh, I have some big plans in the works right now.
Really? What is it?
Well, I'll give you a hint. It starts with a P.
Bathroom break. You're taking a bathroom break.
No, let me finish. It starts with a P and it rhymes with the charade.
Let me think. Let me think. Are you getting a mortgage?
What? I don't even know what that is.
Me either. I give up.
A parade.
A parade?
Yep, a parade. It's gonna be awesome.
That sounds awesome. Who's all going to be in it with you?
I have 3 people.
Who?
Who?
Yeah, who?
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 Who? The 3 people in my parade are me, myself, and I.
Very funny. Wait, are you serious?
I am serious and don't call me Shirley.
Carl, this is a problem. You can't have a parade all by yourself.
Of course I can. I'm the leader of the parade. What I say goes.
I'm not sure if that's how it works, Carl.
Hey guys, what are y'all up to?
Hey, Jada.
Hi, Jada.
Well, Jada, I was just telling Carl, he can't be in a parade all by himself.
Well, I was about to tell Andy that he's not the parade police and I can do whatever I want.
Well, Carl, hate to break it to you, but a parade isn't a parade if it's only one person. Maybe you can be the leader and Andy and I can follow you.
What? I'm not a leader. I can't lead a parade.
Of course. Our Bible story today is filled with people who are leaders, just like you.
Really?
Really?
Yep. Do y'all remember the story of Deborah?
I do.
I do. Not.
Well, Deborah was a judge and a prophet. She loved God a lot.
Yeah, and her good friend Barak was a leader in the Israelite army.
So he was a leader?
He sure was. He also followed Deborah because she was a leader as well.
That is so cool. But I bet being a female leader like Deborah back in those days wasn't so easy.
It wasn't, but Deborah was strong and powerful. She knew that in order to be a good leader, she had to listen to God, and that's exactly what she did.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Jada, but during the time of Deborah, God's people, the Israelites, they weren't listening to God, and they were being really disobedient.
That's right, Andy, and the person leading the army was a man named Sisera.
Huh, I've heard that name before. He's a bad dude.
He was, and Deborah knew God wanted to save the Israelites. So God told her a plan that would save the Israelites from Sisera.
And it was an awesome plan. Deborah told her friend Barak to take 10,000 men to Mount Tabor.
Yep, and God would bring Sisera and his army to where Barak was so that they could defeat him.
Well, that's kind of scary. What did Barak think?
He was nervous. He asked Deborah to actually come along with him so that she could help.
Deborah agreed to help and said God would help also. God would give them the chance to defeat Sisera once and for all, but
Why but?
But God wouldn't deliver Sisera through Barak, but through the hands of another woman.
Haha, nice.
so Barak took 10,000 soldiers and met Sisera. but Sisera brought 900 chariots with him to battle.
Oh no, I bet Deborah's terrified.
Well...
Huh?
Well...
Andy, what are you doing?
Sorry, I meant, well, Deborah wasn't terrified.
How's that possible?
Deborah knew even though Sisera and his army of all those chariots were intimidating, she knew she was not going to be afraid because God was with her.
Andy's right, Carl. She said, get ready, because today is the day God will give us victory over Sisera. God is marching ahead of you.
Holy moly, that's huge.
It was, so Barak and his armies charged Sisera and all the chariots, and guess what?
What?
They defeated all of Sisera's army.
No way.
Yes way. Sisera saw his army fail and ran away. And just when he thought he found a safe little hiding spot in a tent that belonged to a woman named Jael.
And Jael took care of Sisera so that way he would never hurt the Israelites ever again.
Nice. That is such a good ending.
But I know there's a lot we can learn from this story, Carl.
Like, don't name your kid Sisera?
No.
Well, then I don't know.
Well, this story is filled with leaders. Barak, Jael, Deborah, all of these people had different strengths and weaknesses.
Some had doubts and some had unshakable faith that led them to do amazing things.
But no matter what, they did what God wanted them to do. And it is proof that God calls all different types of people to be a leader.
Wait a minute. Are you saying anyone can be a leader?
Yup.
Even Andy?
Yup.
Even me?
Of course.
Wow. How cool is it that everyone can be a leader?
And how cool is it that you just said our big idea?
What? I didn't know. I didn't know. What? That's a... What? Today's big idea is everyone can be a leader.
So let's say it out loud on the count of 3. 1,
2,
3.
Everyone can be a leader.
All right.
You can.
Yes.
I can. Jada can. Apparently Andy can, which blows my mind. I would have never seen that coming. Right, Andy?
What?
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited about your parade, Carl.
Me too. I also love my parade hat, not only because it looks cool, but it holds my snacks.
Well, alrighty then. See you next week, kids.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Road TV.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. I am so glad to have you here, and come back next Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Bye-bye.